Bradford Council is planning a road and considering one of two possible routes for its proposed South East Bradford Link Road. Its purpose? To provide a new alternative traffic route from the A647 at Thornbury around Tyersall and Homewood to the A650 at Westgate Hill, while simultaneously unlocking the land it embraces for up to 2,000 new houses, businesses and industrial premises. But these innocuous two lines are drawn right across the Tong Valley, a precious and historic green belt that includes Black Carr's Ancient Woodland, beloved of thousands of people from Bradford and Leeds, who walk, run, ride and explore this precious space, experiencing and observing nature in all its glory through all the seasons, along footpaths dating up to 1,000 years. For those huddled in small houses and flats with tiny gardens or none at all, it provides their green fix, a spiritual top-up, a place to stretch their legs and breathe, more vital than ever in this year of COVID-19.
Obviously, because of the pandemic, this is our social distancing.
That's right.
The walk, you know.
Yeah.
But people bring the dogs, people bring
Yeah.
the kids. It's just a way to get in touch with nature.
I know, it gets you out of your home, doesn't it? Into
Concrete jungle, you know.
Yeah.
They want to do it to this. It's horrendous.
Living close to nature or spending time outside in open, undeveloped land with natural vegetation has been confirmed to have significant and wide-ranging health benefits, particularly in urban residential areas and deprived communities, reducing stress, the risk of diabetes, cardiovascular disease, sleep deprivation and premature death. Positive benefits for body and mind.
It's just sacrilege. It's the last little bit of real division between Bradford and Leeds. And it's such a beautiful area, it's so natural. You know, you can find loads of places where you can get a view from the top, and every view is different. It really is. It's, you know, as far as I'm concerned, I'd be prepared to lay up in front of a bulldozer.
If this land is lost to development, it will be lost forever. A permanent bite into our already rapidly diminishing green balance. The argument for more roads is self-defeating. More roads mean more traffic, more pollution, more noise, more stress, which is why such green oases among our urban sprawls become ever more precious.
I think I've got no problem with housing developments and building it, but I think where they want to put the road is kind of cutting through the
yes, that's the controversy.
greenery.
Yes.
And there's not that much greenery this side, and you'll just end up with a lot of sprawl between Leeds and Bradford. So
Housing is vital, but the latest Bradford housing figures, revised downwards, can be accommodated elsewhere around Bradford, including repurposed brownfield sites.
Look at Bradford and you drive around, I could see lots of places that need a bit of, you know, redeveloping and cleaning up, and it might be messy because it's industrial and cost a bit more, but you know, it's not insurmountable.
Before pushing out the city's urban boundaries further and claiming, in this so-called sustainable urban extension, no less than 28% of the greenfield Tong Valley, more than a quarter of its area.
I am a great advocate of brownfield first, and I think this scheme has an unintended implication that a lot of greenfield will go. It really does need a review. There nearly needs to be some other stuff fleshed out within it regarding Tong Street and the benefits that could be made there. And likewise to my two colleagues that have already spoken, I am not minded to support it.
There's an alternative that would work for people that live outside of Bradford that wouldn't affect the countryside, then obviously that would be preferable.
We don't know the exact route or what the plans are, but like we use it all the time for walking, and I go cycling.
Yeah, so we don't know what the impact would be
we don't know what the impact
on that, but obviously it's worrying. And the environment, black habitats.
Does it include chopping down trees?
I think it would include chopping down trees.
Yes.
That's very bad.
Repurposing green belt should remain an absolute last resort in any country that cares as much about the health and spiritual needs of its people as much as simply housing them and providing more roads for their ever-increasing air-polluting traffic. Cutting a road through Tong Valley is neither Bradford's last resort nor only option.
I think it's actually a little bit lazy to build a road somewhere of outstanding beauty for the sake of 2 or 3 minutes on a journey.
Over 4,000 people wrote and submitted their considered objections to these plans last year before the council deadline of 24th September 2019.
I just have alarm bells ringing in my ears, listening to and reading about the 4,000 objectors to this scheme. It just makes you feel that people want us to listen to them. And we must listen to people and we must take notice. When you're 4,000 people that's objected, it's a lot of people. And maybe we need to have another look at this in a different way.
Many more are stepping forward to express their dismay at the council's determination to discount local feeling, bulldoze its aspirational, quota-driven plans through every objection, drive a road through the valley and greenlight its destruction, in favour of thousands of homes, industrial and warehouse sites that will benefit developers rather than the people of Bradford's vaunted regeneration. Projected homes whose occupants would actually value and treasure the green pleasures of the valley that they border, under a plan that perversely destroys the very environment that might encourage them to live there. Save Tong Valley, fight this ill-conceived project that, far from fueling Bradford's regeneration, is flawed, misconceived, misleadingly driven, and threatens irreversible damage to a unique site that historically benefits South East Bradford, South West Leeds, and all their residents. Save Tong Valley.